Hi everyone and welcome in this video. Today we are going to create this really cool section by using Gutenberg and the default theme of WordPress. So no need of extra plugins or extra themes, really simple and straightforward. So let's start very quickly. So we have those two columns here. I'm going to add a column. Great, change it to 2 columns, and then of course I'm going also to go in the main column, click on here, white. Now I have these 2 boxes. Of course, in the first column I can basically add a cover image, in this case not a simple image, and I will explain you why in a moment. Media library, I already uploaded the image, and then I'm going to basically stretch it a little bit. I'm not really going to make it precisely a square, but let's do very quickly. And then content width, I usually set this to percentage, like 100% in case for the text, but it's up to you. And then on the style, I would go with overlay opacity. I will just remove the coloring and just put on 0, so there is no opacity. And then on column, I would click here, and then search for a group. So let's group this, and then I will select this, and I'm going to add 2 text here. So let's try and go with 2 headings actually. So the first heading, it would be something like this, and then I will go with a second heading that would be something like this. Okay, and now it's a paragraph, but you can change it to heading. I will style it very quickly later. Now that we have this column here, I'm going to basically add another group. So select the column, the main column here, plus button. Oh, I'm just here. Plus button, and then I would go with group and with grid here. And here you can basically select the number of grid. Click here. And then here it give you auto or manual. For more control, I would go with manual and go with 2 columns. And inside of the first column, I would go with a stack, right? So click on stack, and in the first stack, I could go with 2 paragraphs like this. I will copy this and get here, and then you can press enter and just copy and paste also this one. So now we have those 2 items, right? You can choose paragraph or heading. I would go with this one would be a heading, maybe like that. It's up to you. And then we have the paragraph here, right? So if you click on stack, now we can actually go and duplicate this item, but before duplicating it, I tend to start styling it so that when I duplicate it's good. So 400, you can click on this and basically go on XL or XXL as you wish. Depends also on your theme setting. You can actually change those. You can also click here and basically go and manually change that. So let's try to go on 4.3 rem, and then this one is a lot smaller. So click on it and I go with an M in this case, and then I would click on the stack again and make sure that we don't have too much of block spacing. Just play around with this one. I just would go on none, and then here you go. We have this structure, maybe a little bit more like the design, and then I would click the first tag again and just Command Shift D 4 times, and you get all of those. I'm going to copy this very quickly. So this is a very quick way to create a layout like this one, and it's totally free, no plugin, no extra stuff. Of course you are really limited, but yeah, that's pretty cool. So now I'm going also to change the styling of this text here with an M, and this one would go with an XXL. You can also put it in bold if you want, like that, and then you're good to go. Let's go on the column, the main column, and the first thing I would go is to just click this one and align in the middle so that this one is like centered in some way. And then if you mouse hover like in this section, it appears this one, and you can actually add a space like that. And the spacer, I would go with an REM and just go and play around with it. Like you can put it on 4, and here you go. We just created the same structure very quickly, right? So in 5 minutes. I'm going to save this and see how it behaves on mobile now. Here you go. So we have it, inspect, and let me see if I can make it like that. And as you can see here, everything is freaking responsive. Look at this. It's great. It's cool. It was simple and it's totally fluid, responsive, right? So we did not change like breakpoints or whatever. This is the power of very simple website. Most of the time, building website in this way, it's a starter website, right? You start your business, you're starting something. You don't really need a super expensive websites or whatever plugins. You can start really free. So I'm happy that today we were able to create this section very quickly. I'm not going to style it. Of course, you can change the color on the text. You can choose the accent color here. Like I would go with this one that looks like more like the design. Actually, you can copy the style and just go and select those. Oh wait, I cannot. Oh, okay, so I need to click on this and then paste style. Allow. Okay, it's asking me to allow. Okay, so paste style. I need to find a way to do that faster actually, but anyway, here you go. So also this one, same thing. You can just make it bold, bolder. Of course, everything depends also on the styling of your team. In a video, probably I will try to put a link also in the description about how to style the whole team, right? So yeah, that's all actually, guys. I hope that the tutorial was actually useful. Subscribe to the channel to see, of course, more videos like this. And yeah, that's all. I'm just trying to make this bold. Okay, and look at that. We did this section very quickly. Thanks a lot for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye.